Welcome to Collectors of the Coast. I am Dash.
And I'm Cash. And today we have a little bonus collection opening. Just a little collection I got from somebody yesterday, and I thought I'd go through it with you guys at home. So, but first, I want to just mention a couple things. We are right now, or actually, when we went to go live on this, we had 7 patrons. We are up to 8. So we just had another patron. Really excited to announce we had our first Earl of the Squirrel level patron join a couple days ago, Pamela Smith. And we've had a couple more actually over the last 24 hours, and we're really excited about it. Nick Swan and Wild Child from Wild Child Gaming. So thank you guys so much. It means an absolute ton to us. It really does. It just, it just really adds up a little bit. You don't make any money from YouTube when you start. So, $40, $50 a month really does help us kind of cover some of the expenses that we have. So thank you so much for becoming patrons. And so just a couple things. At 10 patrons, we do have a draw. So if anyone is interested in getting in on the draw, we will definitely be giving away a full art Triome. I have something else I'm going to add as well. For a second draw, so there'll actually be 2 little draws that happen. I mean, the Triomes are about $15 right now, so they're pretty good little draw.
And he will shave his beard.
I'm not doing anything with my beard.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Don't offer things you can't offer. All right. So a reminder to join us on Discord. We will be offering all kinds of. When we do our promo boxes and stuff, we will be advertising them there first. Actually, patrons will get them, then they'll go on Patreon, then they'll go on Discord, and then I'll try to get them up on a video shortly thereafter. But you will get a little quicker access to them. We do expect as the channel gets bigger, I only do 10 at a time, so we do expect they'll go, there could be a time where they go in an hour. So the quicker you get access to them, the better chance they have of getting them. And I think they're really good value. I mean, so far we've done 2 in this round. We got $36. We got, I think, $57. The next one, little thing, it's actually a little bit better than the $57. So they're really good. So anyways, to get in on those, so let's get into the box. All right, here we go. We're gonna get into this little box. We'll pull out the insides. I did actually go through them a little bit before, so that I can go through. So there's no huge surprises in this. So these were supposed to be, I think it was a Kaladesh pack. So she's left. So kind of history of this, when I went to get the cards, the gal had bought some of the cards to play with a boyfriend, and I guess it didn't work out, so she, a couple years later, looking at selling cards, so it kind of came with everything from it, so it looks like we got Amonkhet from the box, gives some deck building guide, actually pretty neat little, goes through what the colors do, so white, summon lots of small creatures, lock down your opponent, enhance creatures in combat, blue, rule the skies, am I on there? Rule the skies with flying creatures, trick your opponent with superior knowledge, counter your opponent's spells, black, destroy creatures, force your opponent to discard cards and steal life from your opponent, red, hurl flames at creatures and players. Rush the aggressive creatures and steal your opponent's creatures temporarily. And then green, am I in there? Trample over your opponent with huge creatures, ramp up your mana production, and destroy artifacts and enchantments. So it's actually a pretty neat little guide. It goes through how to build decks, how to add your lands, all kinds of stuff. So they did a really good job of this product. So Dash wants to show you guys something that he just got. So
I got
before we get
these
into the
about
cards.
a week ago, but I think my socks just look hilarious.
He wants to show you his French fry socks. So, anyways, he's been having fun. So, so there was, all these lands. There are actually some of these lands that have some value to them. Sunscorched Desert. Just go through the lands really quick. As you can see, a whole bunch of lands. Lots of forests for Abraham. So, at some point, we're going to do a giveaway just for Abraham. We're just going to give away forests, I think. Make him happy, right? Should we do a 100 forest giveaway? Sure. So we got all the double lands here. Nothing too fancy. Some tokens. Earthshaker Kenra. Servo tokens. Crop skirmishers. Got a bunch of lands. So Some of the lands are pretty nice looking. I actually really like this land. I saw this land in the pack, and it really stood out to me. So, anyways, just thought I'd point those out. So I'll just kind of quickly go through the commons. We got the cartouches in these sets. We've got we got an uncommon there, Trial of Ambition. A bunch of 50-cent cards in this, and one I got. So I was pretty excited. I'm actually gonna move that away for now. Bunch of 50-cent cards. So let's kind of go quickly. Unburden. Vampire Envoy. When it becomes tapped, you gain a life. So 1/4 for 3. Not too bad with flying. So a whole bunch of these. I'm going to kind of just move through really quick and go to the rares. I don't think this thing's worth too much, but we did get a bird, a crane. So Air Elemental Classic Uncommon. Been reprinted a ton of times. Angler Drake. Actually, that's pretty neat looking art on it. Sacred Excavation. Return up to 2 target cards with cycling from your graveyard to your hand. So good.
Woo!
It's kind of fun in certain decks, right? Cancel. Counterspell. Alright, so those are one pile. Go through them fast. Greater Sandworm. Classic stuff here. So I'm actually going to kind of skip through these. They're not too exciting, I don't think. We're into the Anglerback. Let's see, there's a bunch of white ones here. Spend 20 minutes going through boring commons that don't mean anything. Crocodile Crossing is kind of neat.
Wait, let me see him.
Giant crocodile.
Put a -1 on target creature. But he's a 5/4 with haste.
Yeah, so he's not bad. All right. Got the old classic Rootwalla. All right. So we're going to get into the good stuff now.
Like more lands to start.
Well, more lands to start, but these are the full art lands.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and this is from, what set is that?
AKH.
Either Revolt. So, pretty sure that's Either Revolt. So we've got some really nice lands here. So what you'll probably start to see is I might start adding some of these lands into the promo boxes. So you'll start to get some of these nice full art lands in some of the promo boxes. So I'm going to use them for. I do have to save a couple for my friend who likes forests. So we will do that. And all right, so we got some interesting cards here on commons. This again, so $25 for this Canadian. So if you're in the States, it's probably less than $20. So we got a Vizier of Deferment, old classic Sarah Angel. I'll put that one aside. Pacification Array. So tap target artifact or creature for 2. Costs 1 to come and play, so that's actually a real nice card. You can win games with this card a lot. You get it on the battlefield. Filigree Familiar, there's a couple of these here. A little automation kind of card. Enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life, and when it dies, draw a card. Ooh. So similar kind of idea to...
Simulacrum.
Exactly. I think everybody can see that. So, Gate to the Afterlife. Watchers of the Dead. Each opponent chooses 2 cards in their graveyard and exiles the rest. So really good when you're trying to control graveyards with so many graveyard decks out there these days. This one, again, exile target card from a graveyard. Exile all cards from all graveyards. So good graveyard screw again. Cliffhaven Vampire, uncommon from, what's this one? Oath of the Gatewatch. So whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. You know, so if you were in one of those decks where you gain a lot of single life, it would be real good. Even Wind Guide, Flying Vigilance, 2/3. Creature tokens you control have Flying and Vigilance, and you can embalm it. Exile this card from your graveyard, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a white zombie bird token. You guys are going to want to wait till the end. Through this, I know some of the uncommons not as exciting, but there are a couple of big rares. All right, Gear Shift Ace. Make the stand. Creatures you control get +1/0 and gain indestructible till end of turn. Sometimes a game changer. Thopter Arrest. Fairground Warden. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until this leaves the battlefield. So it's got a banishing light effect.
Mm-hmm.
Right, really nice uncommon. Aerial Responder, Flying Vigilance Lifelink, Pegasus, Airdrop. Oh, I got a good rare coming up here. So Airdrop Aeronauts. And we've got a foil Vizier of Poisons. So beautiful card. Hapatra Vizier of Poisons. So when it deals combat damage to a player, you may put a -1/1 counter on target creature. When you put one or more -1/1 counters on a creature, create a 1/1 green snake token with Death Touch. Pretty nice. Very beautiful. Uncommon. All right. Endbringer. So this guy, untap him during each other player's untap step. You can tap him to deal 1 damage to target creature or player. You can give target creature can't block or attack this turn, or draw a card. So real nice. Really nice card. All right. Propeller Pioneer in foil. We got a Garrick's Horde. Big old trample, 7/7. Play with the top card of your library revealed. You may cast the top card of your library if it's a creature card. Real nice.
Close to Vivian.
Yeah, a little bit. Manglehorn. Arborback Stomper. Oh, did I give away? I'm going to put that to the bottom because that's the best one. Blooming Defense. Blossoming Defense, sorry. Sengir Vampire. Rare.
Shadow of the Grave.
Return to your hand all cards in your graveyard that you cycled or discarded this turn. Be interesting in very certain decks. Like this guy a lot. Aetherborn Vampire, Death Touch, Lifelink for 2, and you get a 2/3. Like him a lot. Nightmare, good old classic Nightmare. Power and toughness equal to your amount of swamps. Victory's Herald. Efficient Construction. Sphinx of the Magosi. So, going to mention that I think this next card I think is about a $3 or $4 card, Champion of Wits. When he enters the battlefield, you may draw cards equal to its power. If you do, discard 2 cards. And you can eternalize, and you can do this from your graveyard, and you get a 4/4 black zombie Naga Wizard with no mana cost, and you can only eternalize as a sorcery. So, yeah, I've been entering some of these draws. I know I do draws, so many draws on the channel, but I actually won a couple draws recently. One, I bought some cards on one of the websites, and they did a draw, and I won some cards. So I have some cards coming to me. I think I got a full art Triome and a couple of other nice cards coming to me as well. Oh, there's another forest for you, my friends. All right.
Shivan Dragon.
And yesterday we won a little draw on one of our friends' sites, and I'm going to, in one of my future videos, I'll give him a shout out specifically, but I got some nice cards coming to me, and I'll go through those when we get them in our hands, and I'll give them a shout out to the channel. So, all right. Kari Zeb Skyship Raider Flying. This is a potential commander. First strike menace. Whenever Kari attacks, create a 2/1 monkey creature named Ragavan that's tapped and attacking. Exile that token at the end of combat. All right, and Ronus the Indomitable is our awesome pull. This was totally unexpected. I thumbed through the cards when I was at the lady's house. Did not see this card. Thought I was going to get kind of hosed on this deal. But Ronus the Indomitable, about a $20 card. For 2 and a green, you get a Death Touch, Indestructible.
5/5.
Exactly, 5/5. He can't attack or block unless you control another creature with power 4 or greater. But for those big creature decks, wow. And even if you have little creatures, you can give your another creature plus 2/0 and trample till end of turn. So makes that 2/1. All of a sudden, this guy can attack. So fantastic card. Dash, as soon as he saw it, said it's going in my deck. That happens a lot around here. He takes a lot of the good cards for his deck. So going to go really well in there. We're really excited about that,
You can take that out of this pile.
You can leave that in this pile.
No.
All right. So anyways, hope you enjoyed that little bonus opening. Everybody have a magical day.
Bye. Hi, everybody. This is Dash and Cash. Hope you've been enjoying our videos.
We've been having a great time making videos, making unique content, and playing a lot of games with you guys at home. To help us continue to improve our videos, please consider becoming a patron. Patrons get great deals on cards, prizes, and more. Have a magical day!